EA Sports. It's the Dolphins and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we continue with a terrific matchup in the divisional round. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers. So glad you're having us in for this divisional round matchup. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. The winner moves on to the AFC Championship game. This should be some battle. Off we go here in the divisional round. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
Winning in the wild card round, certainly an accomplishment that this team should be proud of. But, if he wants to take his team to the championship round next week, he's going to have to lead by example and play a mistake-free game against a team known for capitalizing on their opponent's mistakes. Yes, you have to be aggressive. You have to be willing to take some risks. But those risks have to be calculated, because if you get reckless against this group, you're going to be flying home. You're going to get ready for the offseason.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. In motion, it's Waddle. Tua now on 3rd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. Calvin Austin deep for the Steelers. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement, it's translated into a ridiculous hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and with that comes a lot of pressure. If he's going to lead his team to the championship game, he has to stay level-headed through this chaos, because if he's able to do that here, I really like their chances of playing next Sunday.
Here we go. Good.
They put Wilson in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle.
Here we go.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Right.
Fields now. Catch made right side by Wilson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll go with the sneak. And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. They'll turn and hand this one off. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Dolphins offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Tua will give it to Achane. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Achane. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. He'll try to run for it. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down. Hill brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. From the gun, here's Tua. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well. In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They motion a receiver right. On the carry, here's Achane. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. Lutz's kick is good. And the Dolphins will tie the game at 3 apiece. So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he's taken down on what should be the They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Throwing is Fields. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Steelers take a 10-3 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Play action. Tagovailoa. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Hill brought in motion. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. This one intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Fields now to throw on 1st down. Off he goes. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. Handoff here, up the middle. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over.
This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Steelers move out in front by the score of 17-3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, Fields. A short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's going to be taken down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
a run on 1st and goal. This defense back up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Let the fullback try to power it home. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2, down to the 2. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field.
Here we go.
Now it's 3rd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Steelers. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Dolphins offense ready to go as we give you a look at the current playoff race. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. To throw on 2nd down, it's Tua. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Michael Dixon now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here's Austin to return. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back to work. Off the play action, here's Fields. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4.
Here we go, Scott.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's to the 10. And he'll be taken down.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Go.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
Here we go, Scott.
Motion man is the tight end going right.
Sit high.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. On first down, Tagovailoa. Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Dolphins first down. They'll run with a change. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Tua. Now he takes off.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. And I tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's Tua. Open man, Malik Washington. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll be second down.
Go ahead.
Tua to throw again. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing again, it's Tua. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Dolphins are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Steelers offense. And their running back set to go once more. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Watch right. Hey, Ken. Tonight.
Fields now. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Fields. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Hey, can. Here we go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Hey, can. Right.
First down. Fields. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
At the 35-yard line.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. These two teams fighting to get to that AFC Championship game next Sunday. Back to it here. The third quarter underway. And their drive will begin at the 30. The Steelers' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Here we go, sir.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Go.
They'll stick with him again. He'll get this across midfield down to the 48. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down. Third and a yard.
It's third and 1.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He will have a Steelers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They put Pickens in motion. They run on the jet sweep.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that gain.
Here we go, sir.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Right.
They'll stay on the ground. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Into the hands of Pickens. And he's into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a...
They'll come up here, first and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Hill brought in motion. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. He's got the cheetah. He's off to the races. Still on his feet. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Miami. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Dolphins will get just a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
His drive will start on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Here we go.
2nd and 7. They put Pickens in motion. Here's a run going left. Down the sideline, past the 45. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
Go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
At the Dolphins' 26-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. 3rd and long.
Alpha. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. 2nd down and 8.
Ready.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Dolphins.
Off play action, it's Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what. And it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready?
They put Pickens in motion.
Right.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He plunges forward, for a couple of yards. That's Juju Brents in on the tackle.
Brings up second and 8.
Handoff here, up the middle, and it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down to the 45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Go.
He'll try the right side this time. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Here we go.
A gain of 2 on the play.
Easy.
Third and 4.
Tonight.
To throw is Fields. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
It's now 4th.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds. A shotgun snap for Tua. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw is Tua. This one complete to Washington. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They snap it to Tua. That's going to be caught.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They put Pickens in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's in.
Taken down at the 17-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw is Fields. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Good. Extend. Right.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
go.
On the give, this is their fullback. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. Can the defense do it again? From the 1. 3rd down now, and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The Dolphins offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Tua. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd down, 3 to go. Now it's Tua. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Throwing again, it's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
44, ready.
1st down, Miami.
To the air again, Tunga Vailoa. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Tua to throw again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal. Out of the gun, Tunga Vailoa. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Dolphins cut into the lead a little bit. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
You got a mini base. Why not? Here we go, son.
Here we go. One final play. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. this one comes to an end.